Hello everyone and welcome to the Transit Nomad family. Paying for public transportation is not easy in Bucharest, but watching this video might help you avoid some of the problems. Before we get started, I'd like to let you know that I am in Bucharest, Romania for a couple of weeks, and at the end of this trip I'll be recording my final verdict video comparing Bucharest with other cities to help you decide if you should visit, while also saving you lots of time and money with practical tips on how to get the most out of your trip. This will be an exclusive video, but you can easily gain access to it by subscribing or donating any amount on buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad or using the link in the video description below. With that being said, let's begin discussing the issues, the common problems that tourists face when they visit Bucharest and try to pay for public transportation. The first issue is that fare capping does not work in Bucharest. So in many cities in Europe, Asia, and the United States, when you pay with your credit or debit card, once you pay several times in a day, it might be a couple of times, it might be 3 or 4 times, then the system automatically stops charging you and upgrades you to an unlimited pass for the day. Or if you do it more frequently over a period of several days, it's going to automatically upgrade you to unlimited pass for the whole week. Well, unfortunately, it does not work that way in Bucharest. Even if you ride public transportation 10 times in a day, you're still going to get charged 10 times for that ride if you use your credit or debit card and tap it inside the tram, trolley bus, or bus. Another big issue is that some of the trolley buses and trams do not have these kind of validating machines for credit cards, or these machines, they are not working. This already happened to me. I was trying to pay with my credit card and the validator was not working at all. It just kept rebooting, and basically I could not pay for my ride. And if a fare inspector shows up in this kind of situation, you might still get fined because they may or may not care that the machine is working. You are still required to have a valid fare when you are on board the transit vehicle, whether it's a bus, a trolley bus, or a tram. And believe it or not, fare inspectors actually showed up when I was riding it and the machine was not working, but they gave me a break. It was very stressful for me. I was really worried, but I was standing next to that fare collecting machine, and I kept trying to scan my card when they entered. And also I was recording it on video that I'm trying to pay to show proof. And also all the people who were there, the passengers, they were kind of protecting me too. They were kind of protecting me too, letting the fare inspector know that he's been trying to pay the whole time. And fortunately, fare collector let me go. I'm very grateful for that, for their understanding and consideration. But just because they let me go, it does not mean automatically that they're going to let you go. So if you plan on using public transportation a lot, I do not recommend paying with your credit or debit card because you're going to pay a lot extra. Also, you risk your chances of getting fined if the fare collecting machine, the validator, is not working on board certain transit vehicles. They seem to have several validators per vehicle, but most of those are set up for their regular city transit cards. Actually, they're special city transit cards and not for debit cards or credit cards. So only one debit card validator or credit card validator is usually available in each vehicle, and it may or may not work because it's only one. There's no backup option, and keep that in mind when choosing how to pay for transit in Bucharest. Another common issue that travelers face is their app. If you want to try to pay with your smartphone, which sounds like a great idea, it shouldn't be difficult, but if you are not Romanian, chances are their app is not going to work on your device. I tried downloading their transit app, their official transit app, to my device. It was installed successfully, but then once you open that app, you are required to download another third-party app if you want to actually buy tickets and pay for transit. And guess what? That third-party apps requires for you to have your Google Play location to be set to Romania, which in my case it's set to California, and it's not easy to change it, and it's not recommended that you change it unless you are moving somewhere or you're traveling really long term, like for several months, and you're moving to a certain country, then you might change your Google Play location. But otherwise, it's not recommended, and it's not so easy to do it. Once it's done, you might not be able to change it back to the previous location easily. So if the app is not available, there's no way to pay with your smartphone. It is impossible. There is also a website where some people might be able to refill their card once they already have the city transport card, but you cannot actually connect it to your smartphone or buy the card on that website and have it downloaded to your smartphone, like buying a pass, a digital pass. It does not work that way. So paying through the website also is not possible for tourists or visitors. Also, they have an option of paying through text messaging via SMS, but that of course requires a Romanian phone number, which also doesn't work for tourists or visitors. And last but not least, there is the option of buying physical tickets at ticket vending machines or at booths where they sell public transit passes. We are actually standing very close by to one of these booths. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer so you can see what it looks like. And unfortunately, believe it or not, even if it appears like an old school way of doing things in 2025, this is basically your only option, the real option when it comes to paying for public transportation in Bucharest. You have to go up to this kind of booth right here and ask them to help you to buy your pass, whether it's a one single ride ticket or an unlimited pass for a day, for 3 days, for a week. You have to purchase their special city transit card. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let me get it in my pocket. It looks like this. So you have to buy one of these cards. You need to tell them which dates you want your pass to be valid for, and hopefully they'll be able to help you. A lot of them do not speak very good English, so you might need to use Google Translate. Also, a lot of these booths, they are closed early in the evening, or they are not open early in the morning. And also a lot of these booths have very long lines, so you might have to wait in a long line to buy it. You might think, well, what if I just use a vending machine? But guess what? A lot of the vending machines are broken. They do not work. They are either off, or the screen is not responsive, or it just keeps rebooting. So it's not as easy as you might think, unfortunately. So basically going to one of these booths is your only option. And if you see one, just go ahead and buy your pass. Even if you don't need it at the moment, just buy it for later so that you can have it ready to go for a future date. It's better to be ready than to have to look for these kind of booths, and who knows how long it's going to take you to find one when you need it. It took me a while to find one when I was looking for it, and fortunately I found one. It took me a while to explain to them what I wanted to buy, but it worked out. It wasn't as easy as it should be when it comes to paying for public transportation for travelers or visitors. In 2025, usually it's a lot easier and a lot more straightforward, and people don't have to go through so much hassle. But that is not the case in Bucharest, or at least that was not my experience. Maybe others have had a better experience, although from what I see on Reddit, according to my online research and other websites, it seems like a lot of people have had to face similar issues. Now, when it comes to pricing, the cost is actually pretty cheap. It's about $1, $1 per ride, a little bit less than $1 actually. Currency fluctuates, so it may be $1, maybe a little bit less. But it's actually better to buy unlimited pass if you are going to stay in the city for a few days, and if you're going to commute using public transportation, it's better to buy their unlimited pass. They have options for 1 day. I believe they also have an option for 3 days, if I'm not mistaken, and they definitely have an option for 1 week. That is the option that I went with because I don't want to worry about it. I'm going to be staying here. I am staying here for a couple of weeks, so I decided to buy these 1 week passes for myself, my partner, and my friends who are joining me, so that we don't have to worry about our debit cards and validators and having to look for machines and trying to figure out each time we need to take transit. And the cost for this kind of pass is actually only 30 RON. RON is Romanian money. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is very cheap as long as it's only for ground transport. Ground transport meaning buses, trams, and trolley buses, not including the underground metro or underground subway. If you want to include that in your pass too, the price is going to be 50 RON instead of 30 RON, which is almost twice as much. And frankly, you might not need it. Depending on where you're staying, you might not even have a metro station next to you, so why pay for it if you don't need it? Especially if you are paying for multiple people at the same time, it's better to avoid wasting money if you don't have to pay for it. So I recommend checking out these unlimited weekly passes. They might have a 3-day option too, and this is going, if you do the math, it's going to be a lot cheaper than paying per ride, especially if you have to transfer, or if you have to move from place to place in the middle of the day, if you want to go home, take a break, get some work done, get some rest, and then come out again, or explore different locations outside of the city center. All of these reasons make it more attractive, and it makes more sense to just get the unlimited pass, so you don't have to worry about paying for single rides. I hope you found this video helpful. I wish I could watch a video like this before coming to Bucharest, as it would save me a lot of time and a lot of hassle. And I would like to remind you that as an active traveler and business owner with experience, I might be able to assist you with trip planning, life coaching, and business consulting, with all the details available at buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad, or through the link in the video description below. This is where you can also find lots of exclusive content on many different cities around the world, my secret tips, PDF guides, and the option to request a custom video on any topic that matters to you. Thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. I appreciate you being a part of the Transit Nomad family and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.